Russia. This statement comes after Ukraine officially requested to join NATO. Currently, 9 NATO countries, including Estonia, Poland, Romania, and Slovakia, just to name a few, fully support the addition of Ukraine into NATO. All 9 countries share a border with Russia and are concerned for their own safety. At least 36 people, including 24 children, died on Thursday in a mass shooting at a children's care center in northeastern Thailand. This is believed to be the country's biggest attack of this kind. A manhunt for the suspected attacker was launched immediately before he was found and identified as former policeman Punya Kamrab. Out of all the victims, 2 stand out, as before taking his own life, Kamrab killed his wife and stepson. The odd part about it is his stepson was enrolled at the care center he attacked, but was not present when he committed the attack. That's all for World News, so now let's turn to Racial with National.
Thanks, Colin. Rescue crews continue going door-to-door operations in Florida after last week's devastating hurricane. Hurricane Ian laid waste to entire communities in southwest Florida and left over 100 people dead in record flooding and near Category 5 force winds. Damage from the storm is estimated to cost up to $100 billion. Many residents do not have flood insurance and will never recover. Federal and state authorities are expected to continue working with Florida residents for months. We will keep you updated as the recovery continues. Jason Duheim, a former technology major and director of the Immersive Media Lab at Northeastern University in Boston, was arrested in Texas Tuesday morning. Duheim is accused of carrying out a package explosion hoax at the university in September. He faces up to 5 years in prison and $250,000 in fines if found guilty. After the break, Wyatt will be along with state news.
GFL Environmental is one of the nation's largest providers of solid waste collection, transfer, recycling, and disposal services. GFL Environmental is an outstanding service business that is locally managed by professionals living and working in the communities they serve. From providing essential waste and recycling services to assisting local governments and sponsoring community organizations, putting the community first is the top priority. That's GFL Environmental.
Rachel, I'm Wyatt Wiggs and bringing you state news. Stephanie Scott, an Adams Township clerk, may face criminal charges related to 2 voting system security breaches. A Michigan State police detective said that the attorney should consider bringing charges against Scott related to the breach. Scott oversaw a voting process in rural Adams Township until last year when the state revoked her authority to run elections. Old Europe Cheese Inc., a cheese maker in Michigan, was forced to recall all of their Brie and Camembert cheeses due to possible listeria contamination. This was reported by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The cheeses are sold at large chains all around the U.S. and Mexico. A federal alert is encouraging people who have purchased the cheeses to return them for a full refund. Now, we will hear from Jack with local news.
Thank you, Wyatt. 8 days ago, a handgun was found during a stabbing that occurred in Bridgeport High School. The identity of the student is unknown. The student was arrested September 30th and is being lodged at the Saginaw County Juvenile Center as of Monday morning. The teen remains in custody on a $15,000 cash bond. Authorities have not identified a body found after a garage fire. The Flint Fire Department found the body after extinguishing the alleged arson fire, which consumed a detached garage in the 900th block of East Lorado Avenue near Industrial Avenue around 9 p.m. There have not been any breakthroughs so far in finding out the identity of the man or any suspects. If you have any information, please call Flint Police at 810-376970 or Crime Stoppers anonymously at 1-800-422-JAIL. Now, we will hear from Owen and Noah with sports after this break.
An American Metal roof just makes sense. Not only is it permanent, unlike asphalt, it's also guaranteed. And with all the colors and styles available, American Metal roofs are stunning. Visit our photo gallery at AmericanMetalRoofs.com and see for yourself. And no, they're not noisy in the rain and they don't attract lightning. Your American Metal roof will attract the admiring gaze of friends and neighbors, though. Learn more today. Call 844-METAL-ROOFS or visit our website at
Good evening,
everyone, I'm Noah Gross bringing you a brief rundown of professional and college sports. The Michigan Wolverines are off to a blazing hot start, winning 5 straight. Michigan went into halftime leading Iowa 13-0, then took a commanding lead, winning 27-14, making it the first time Jim Harbaugh has ever won at Iowa. Michigan will travel to Memorial Stadium to take on the Indiana Hoosiers. Kickoff is slated for 12 p.m. October 8th. Michigan State has lost 3 games for the first time straight since 2019. The struggle is real for the team down in East Lansing. Michigan State took on Maryland Terrapins and got beat once again, a final score 27-13. Michigan State is currently unranked and ranked 10th in the Big Ten rankings. The next game for Michigan State is against number 3 Ohio State. Game is slated for 4 p.m. to try and get back on their winning ways. The Detroit Lions scored 45 points and still lost to the Seattle Seahawks. Final score 48-45. Despite the loss, the Detroit Lions still have the best scoring offense in the league with a whopping 35 points per game. How are they losing the games, you may ask? Well, Detroit also has the worst scoring defense in the league, letting up an average of 35 points per game. I guess you can really say defense does win you championships. The Lions will travel to Gillette Stadium to take on the 1-3 Patriots. Kickoff is slated for 1 p.m. That's going to do it for professional sports. Now over to Owen with Hometown Sports. Owen?
Thanks, Noah. Hello, everyone. I'm Owen with your Hometown Sports. Our varsity football team is 3-3 in the year. They have dropped losses against Durand with a score of 56-52, a loss to Ovid-Elsie with a score of 16-6, and last week the Rams dropped the loss to the Northrop Hornets with a score of 42-13. Up next, the Rams will travel to the home stadium of the Mount Morris Panthers tonight. And if you would like to watch the game in the comfort of your own home, watch Colin Alguire and I broadcast the game on the NFHS network. The pregame show starts at 6:45. The varsity volleyball team is 2-7 on the year. They hosted the Mount Morris Panthers on Tuesday and dropped the loss after the Panthers dominated the Lady Rams, the Lady Rams dropped 3 out of 3 sets. Lady Ram volleyballers also hosted the Standard Academy and were able to take out the win at home, winning 3 out of 3 sets. The Lady Rams had a rocky start but are expected to have a tremendous bounce back. Good luck, ladies. And now we hear from Colin with a preview of homecoming.
Hello, I'm Colin O'Gore back here with your homecoming preview. The Rams will face off against the Detroit Lincoln King Academy Wolves next Friday. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:30. Make sure you watch the game on NFHS Network if you can't make it in person. The 2022 Homecoming King will be announced at the assembly during the day. Outside activities and weather permitting will take place in the afternoon. Games, a dunk tank, and a car smashing activity will all be included. At halftime, the Homecoming Queen will be crowned. Voting will take place throughout the week leading up to the big game. The dance will take place Saturday from 7:30 to 10:30. Tickets are available in room 144. The week of homecoming is Spirit Week. Monday's theme is Bikers vs. Surfers. Tuesday is Farmers vs. Flannels. Wednesday is a Winter Wonderland. Thursday is Barbecue Dad vs. Soccer Mom. And finally, Friday is Red and Black Day. Check it out. And don't forget to head out to the parade. It's going to be a ton of fun. Thank you all for tuning in to this week's Friday show. And make sure you're tuned in next week. On behalf of the entire MDM crew to you, I'm Colin Aguirre. Thanks, and have a great night.